What's going on, guys? It is Brad, or DemonAsylum here. I'm bringing you all a new Fallout 4 video. So the video that I had planned for today and that I actually have on my channel ready to be made public, it's of course private at the moment so you guys can't see, but that video was regarding the glitches that got patched and also that still work after patch 1.4 for Fallout 4, of course. However, I didn't end up making that public because obviously this video is now the one that I'm making public, and that is because right when I was actually going to make that first video public regarding patch 1.4 and the glitches that still work after and such, this is something I found out about regarding the Automatron DLC, that even though it comes out tomorrow, March 22nd, starting of course at midnight Eastern time tonight, I found out that I was actually able to use a method that a lot of you guys probably know about already, to actually get the DLC early. So I have the DLC right now without the beta or anything like that. The only thing that I have is a season pass, so I wanted to make a video real quick for you guys to let you know that this was possible. Again, this is a method that a lot of you guys probably already know about. It doesn't always work with games and DLCs. It depends on how the companies have things set up. So basically at the moment, there is no way to download the DLC individually for without having the season pass, unless you go ahead and change the time zone of your console, like your actual location, not just your time zone. But if you change your location to something like New Zealand, that's personally what I changed it to. Anything like Australia or anything around that area, again, I did New Zealand. So if you guys change it to that, then what happens is you can go to the Xbox store or the PlayStation store, whatever it may be, and you'll be able to actually see the individual DLC for Automatron being available, because technically in that time zone it is the 22nd already. Now in that scenario, the only way to get the DLC without the season pass is if you buy it for the more expensive price, as again, if you switch it to Australia for instance, it's going to be more expensive than it is if you actually live in the United States and are purchasing it. So if you want to pay the extra money to get it in that scenario on its own, then you can do so, and it will allow you to get the DLC right now. The way around it, and the way that I recommend doing it, is getting the season pass. If you have the season pass, then you will not need to purchase it. If you change your location to, again, something like New Zealand for Australia or whatever, then what will happen is it will tell you that you can just install the DLC instead of having to buy it, because of course you have the season pass. So if you're someone who's into Fallout and you want this DLC, any scenario like that, I would recommend just getting the season pass. Honestly, I think it's going to cost you like around the same to buy the one Automatron DLC on its own, with the more expensive price from Australia for instance, as it would be to buy the season pass in your own actual region. So you're way better off just, if you want to get the DLC right now, and also future DLCs that come out like a day before they actually release for everyone else, you should just get the season pass, and then you will be able to do this every time for future DLCs. You'll be able to go ahead and set your location to something like New Zealand, and then as soon as it's actually the day of the release in New Zealand, which is around like a day before for us in the United States at least, you guys will be able to get the DLC then. So basically a day early you will be able to get all the DLCs for Fallout 4 right now and moving forward, as long as of course you have the season pass. So yeah guys, again, very simple. You're just changing the location of your console to something like New Zealand, or an area where it is already Tuesday, which of course is the day of the release for the DLC, and then when you go to the Xbox or PlayStation store, the DLC will be available there. If you have the season pass, you'll be able to just instantly install it. You will not have to pay for it, and if you don't have the season pass, then you will have to pay for it, and it will be an increased price, because of course it is assuming that you actually live in that region where it is normal for the price to be whatever it is there. So obviously you're much better off buying the season pass, as I said. But hey, if you have the money to throw around and for some reason you don't want to buy the season pass instead of paying the extra money for the individual DLC, feel free to go ahead and do that instead, whatever makes you guys happy. But again, I just wanted to make sure I made a quick video about this to let you all know that wanted to take advantage of this. I don't see how there's really going to be any repercussion from it. This is a single player game, and this is a method that is very well known about and been used for a long time. It's just dependent on the games in the DLC, how the company set everything up to decide whether or not it's possible to do this. But now you guys know that it is possible and that you can do it. And again, if you would like to, obviously feel free to go ahead. I personally have Automatron now, of course. I haven't played it yet, as I'm making this video for you guys first and foremost before actually getting into that. But I will be streaming Automatron DLC tomorrow, Tuesday, March 22nd, when it is officially released over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DemonAsylum YT. A link to that will be in the description down below. Hopefully I see you guys there. And if you guys have any questions about this method, sorry I'm like slurring my words half the time here trying to get through this video, but if you guys have any questions about this method, any concerns or anything like that, go ahead and post them in the comment section. And if you guys have enjoyed this video or found it informative, feel free to drop a like on it down below and subscribe for many more Fallout 4 videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone, and peace out.